sir.
Okay.
Might be a syllable off or so. You know, just chucking it out there
Maybe
for the
so,
kids
maybe
at
so.
home. Did everyone pick up their bounties?
Yes.
All right. Can you send me an invite? For some reason, it's not letting me join you.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what's up. But you know, clearly it's because I need nerfs. You know, well, your connection's not OP enough.
Yeah. That's right. It's like I don't know. That might be too OP for this
What
game.
in the name of video games is that thing? I'm gonna join you in a second. I just don't understand what I'm looking at here. Is that a moon?
Greatness,
No, I
right?
think it's a moon. I see
A moon.
Yeah, how many moons does Jupiter have? What's the official moon count
That's a good question.
on Jupiter?
For Jupiter.
Yeah.
I think it's got 9, if I'm not
I
mistaken.
feel like I'm seeing one of them.
Wow.
Hold on, I'm gonna screenshot this beast. That's a moon. Either that, you know, they making traveler babies. I don't know.
Oh, my mistake. Jupiter has 79.
79.
Whoa.
According to the NASA website.
Good gravy.
Wow. Jupiter is a
Yeah,
big
Jupiter.
Yeah, so I was off by 7.
Oh.
one.
Ah, you know, it's a
79?
small figure. You know.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, it happens.
Well, I'm glad of all the moons we're going to Europa. That's it's a glorious. I don't know if you knew. It's a glorious parallel to the opening of the original Destiny, my friend.
Okay.
It's true.
Yes. Humanity discovered the Traveler first where on Mars? Was it? It was Mars, right?
A Mars, yes.
And
Makes
in the
sense.
New Light trailer, in the Beyond Light trailer, almost shot from exactly the same angles, is a shot of the Drifter going into orbit, Eris walking on the surface, and finally the stranger, riding
The
her
stranger.
sparrow over to a darkness pyramid on Europa. The three of them discovering it in almost the same way humanity discovered the Traveler.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty beyond comprehension. I don't know about beyond light, but it's definitely beyond comprehension. I'm terrified.
Okay. Don't be.
It's scary.
Pretty scary.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Be afraid.
I mean, be very afraid. Did you see what happened the last time we ran into a pyramid?
Bad stuff happens.
Well, it took out Rasputin.
No, I mean the last time we personally encountered the pyramid, you know.
Oh, that was crazy. So at the end of Shadowkeep, we meet ourselves, or something that looks
Whoa.
like us. And it pretty much talks to you,
Hmm.
which, as you can imagine, is a little weird. You know, to see your own character talking to you.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It like talks to you as you.
Huh.
As
That's
you,
funny.
Well, I mean, what's more a comforting presence than yourself? I
Yeah.
think.
Is that comforting though?
I mean,
Is
I
it?
talk to myself all the time.
Is it?
No, I'm just saying. I just, you know, they had the right idea.
So did you have wisdom? Wait. So then did your shadow clones have wisdom for you?
Oh, well,
Any day point?
apparently.
Okay.
I would hope so. Although I'm wary of.
Well, apparently.
Oh.
It said it was not our friend.
Truly the beginning of any good conversation.
It was not our enemy. Right? It was our salvation.
Mm.
That's actually what it said. And it's like, okay, can you explain what that means, please? That's kind of how I
Okay.
felt.
Okay, so widow. I like that.
Oh! Yeah, we didn't make it through this one, but we can try
I took
again.
your invite. It's just got me like floating.
Really far
Yeah.
away? Oh.
Oh yeah. Oops. Hold on a second. Let me
Mhm.
Did you introduce our friend here to the new like activity bounty loop that's going down?
Oh no, I did not explain it. I think
No.
You just like dropped him sideways
I
into this
just joined
crazy
in.
ass conflict. You were just like, and then taken.
Well,
Like what?
well, I'm not sure if you're familiar with. Have you played Gambit before?
Yeah, I think with you guys. Yeah.
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 Well, you may have noticed this is like a very light version of that.
Okay.
So the whole idea here is that we have just made contact with the darkness, right?
Mhm.
And we're using this thing that we're collecting motes and depositing to
Yeah.
basically learn more about it. Which is why at the end of all of these, you might hear Eris or the Drifter say something.
What?
Okay.
Yeah,
I got it.
but
And that's why the enemy is trying to stop us.
I thought we were
uh,
seeing impromptu tetrahedrons pop up on the surface of the planet, and we were trying to siphon their energy using the drifters' moat banks in an attempt to loosen the darkness's foothold on the planet.
oh yeah, we are pushing back Sabathun's forces. That is kind of the. You're right about that.
Okay.
See, man, just like this stuff about Titan.
I like that. So we're holding off the enemy.
It's all over. Tell you. I tried to tell him that. He was like, nah, man, I'm just saying. And I said, yo, nah, you're not saying. You're just. Look at all these green dots just floating around. Not even looking for penguins.
It's very mysterious. Well, I'm looking for the next thingy, which is somewhere over there.
You would be.
Okay.
I'll wait. If you guys follow where I am, that's where the next event
Us
appears to be.
plebeians?
Right behind you.
Okay.
Let's see.
So Brendan, do you have a quest for this? Right? Did you pick up did you get the means to an end quest?
Oh, actually, maybe I should go back to the tower. Oops.
Oh yeah, go do that. 'Cause otherwise this
I'll be
doesn't
back.
count. Okay.
So I get that from which person again?
The drifter in the annex.
Yeah.
I say
Gotcha.
check him out and check out the prismatic recaster. That's directly where you pick the quest up from, but you may need to talk to the drifter first. I don't know how far along you've gotten through the intro, but that's what's going down there. Yes, question,
It should be quick. Yeah.
questions, thoughts, ideas.
Let's see.
Guardian down. Ah, that familiar sound.
I envy you, Eris. You don't have darkness.
Hey there. How you doing?
Hello. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'll be back. I have to leave the fire team.
Broadsword.
Oh, I see you got your sword. I don't have my sword. I keep getting the bow.
Have you been getting? Have you been like knocking on those darkness focused engrams exclusively, like the
Yeah.
weapon ones? And all they've given you is bows.
Yes, I have. They're giving me bows, and they keep giving me fusion rifles, and they keep giving me with the auto rifle. I'm not getting the sword. I don't know why that's happening. I'll eventually get it.
That's crazy. Like the sword was the first thing I got personally.
Yeah.
Like what'd they give me?
Crazy.
They gave me the sword first, and then they gave me the bow. And then they were like, "Hey, you must really like bows, so we'll just keep giving you those." I said, "Sure." But then they gave me a roll with Killing Wind and what's it called on it? Whatever that one that gives you health. Like it had both of the new perks on it, and I said, "Well, there it is. There's the god roll."
Ooh.
I did actually.
Yeah, I have the same too. I have the bow that has both of the perks. It has Killing Wind and it has the healing one. Unrelenting, I guess it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How's your Trinity Ghoul doing?
Oh, it's coming along. I'm at like 40.
Oh yeah, by the by, sir. If you do not have the Trinity Ghoul, oof. You gotta make that a part. It's an exotic bow. It's an electric one that shoots 3 arrows. It was a bow that no one liked for years. And then Bungie finally gave it a catalyst that made it one of the best weapons.
Okay.
It's awesome.
I'll try to pick it
It
up.
it is quite the weapon, I
It's
must say.
cool.
And it's got this new, it's got a catalyst for this thing called Lightning Rod. Basically, Lightning Rod is it's a perk that chains lightning when you shoot it with the bow.
Hmm.
The catalyst makes it so that
Okay.
Trinity Ghoul just has lightning bolt whenever you kill anything with it, not just precision shots. So it's a tuning fork. What do you call that? No, not a tuning fork. What am I? A Tesla coil. There you go. You just become a walking Tesla coil. Yeah.
A Tesla coil. Kind of like the Risk Runner.
Kinda. Although, I will give the Risk Runner credit where it's due. At least the Risk Runner keeps replenishing its own ammo. Whereas with the Trinity Ghoul, I have definitely run out of arrows going shot crazy with that thing. It's the most awkward thing ever. Like, I'm not used to running out of arrows. But then you're just sitting there like... brrr.
I don't
That
think
is
that's
awkward.
ever happened to me.
Oh, this is a little bit crazy.
So
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Like my favorite was the Le Monarch, but that was because it's a void bow that poisons people and explodes on contact.
Oh,
Yeah, that was like my favorite bow. It still is, to be honest, but at least I don't hate the Trinity Ghoul anymore.
Yeah, you were pretty vocal in your hatred of the Trinity.
Listen. Okay, if you're reading this, it's too late, right? All right, that bow definitely started from the bottom.
Okay.
I'm out of Drake similes.
Contact.
That's all I got.
Sure, IO. All these. Hey, so I'm talking to the drifter dude.
Okay, what's he saying?
He gave me some kind of
Okay,
mission.
okay.
Or ILO.
You said go to IO?
Oh,
Did
Vanity
he say
in
do-
Dark Times?
And do contact?
I think so. Let me see.
Oh,
Okay.
well. I just got punched in the back by a taken. tell you.
Oh.
Man,
You
listen, you
hate
call them the Taken, and all of a sudden they all think they're Liam Neeson. It's just a problem overall. Like, it punched me. What? Who gave it the permission?
It's like given
Right.
to me very quickly. I've got a specific set of skills.
Man. Listen, okay? I kill gods. It's time to stop.
I can teleport when you're trying to hit me with arrows.
The uncomfortable truth. Wow, this thing is...
So what's the mission I'm looking for?
Well, look at what the... Read what the
What's
quest
the mission
says.
called?
What the bleep?
Yeah.
What does the quest say?
No, there's a lot of things I can say.
It's true. He's probably getting.
So
hit
go to
with a
the
lot.
go to the quest tab
Yeah.
and go to
I'm looking at it.
the one with the pyramid icon on it, since that's stuff that's relevant to this season, and it'll only show you the stuff that you need to do for this season specifically.
Oh,
Aha.
vanity and dark time.
Yeah,
Thank you.
no problem.
In
no
the
problem.
face of darkness.
Well, what does
Anything
it tell
else?
you to do though?
Combatants, item members contribute to the progress. Oh, defeat enemy, defeat target, and gambit. Earn infamy and deposit modes of the team. And
Oh, he's got to play Gambit.
Oh, we can do some damage.
I can definitely do some Gambit.
And then in the face of darkness, take the seed of silver wings to an invasion site on Ilo or Titan and complete the contact pluggers event. Oh, so that's what we
okay.
were doing before.
So that's what we were doing, yeah. So you can just join
Okay.
us if you want.
Okay. Sure, yeah, I'll come back. Anything else after this?
I mean, well.
Well, if
go on.
you're gonna, I was gonna say if we're gonna do Gambit, you should grab some Gambit bounties.
You got it. Okay.
Ah, free experience. Nothing like free experience.
Yeah. Free's amazing.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna try to give y'all 15 again, but no promises.
Okay.
Did you croak? No. Okay, no.
No.
That's this other dude. I felt bad. I ran right past him, but I was holding like 10 motes, so.
Yeah. No, that was the right. Ah, okay, now it broke. That was the right decision. We were like at very close to 100%.
You're welcome. Mm-hmm. We always need nerfs until it's time for a revive. We're taking out like 50 enemies with one shield toss. I see how it is. Ow. Recommended power 0. Well, looks like I meet that requirement.
Oh, what? Wow. Thank you.
Okay, because Curia is invisible, I can't see its life bar. Did we kill it? Oh, no,
Yeah,
we
we
didn't.
killed it. Oh, we didn't? Oh,
Nah. Like I said, this thing treats...
What is your status?
It treats fail states like success, because there are levels of success.
I trust you made
So,
front against
you can bank 100% of the energy, but not refine it. That's a success state. Success comes when, like, had we defeated Curia, it would have turned heroic. And then there would have been another fight. Once you have 100%, once you have 100% energy banked and 100% refinement, that's technically a complete. Solid won't need that.
Okay.
It's just a completion period. But the true completion of contact is getting both to 100%. That's when you hear the new dialogue. And... Which reminds me, I have some footage for you. Just gonna fill you full of arrows.
Do ya?
While you're standing there. You're looking like a porcupine. Look at her. Look at her. You look like an extra from Robin Hood. Men in tights.
Oh boy. Oh,
I guess you have not noticed the 3 arrows.
Well, I mean,
But okay.
if
That's funny.
it's any bit as hilarious as the 12 sticking out of your skirt here. I mean, I have the catalyst. Okay, so you're just like
Oh,
a
you have the
walking
catalyst.
pincushion. Look at that. Look at your face. Building a wall.
You're a
The
jerk.
warlocks are gonna pay for it. What's your nerfs?
let's see.
Walls.
Wrong. Analyze.
Walls. Yeah.
I'm coming in.
Okay.
Teleportation time.
Walls and shoulders, final blows. Final blows. My cheeks.
No, it's like directly in your butt.
Ooh,
See what warlocks do in their spare time? Do you
Don't
see
think
what
that-
warlocks... See, the rest of us are out here struggling. We on that grind. Warlocks are like, you know what? I'm gonna see how many arrows I can put in that Titan's butt.
Wolves are so powerful.
It's like, yep. Like, check your warlock privilege already. Okay, just check it. Check it at the door.
My warlock privilege.
Look at you floating. All right, see, hey, yeah, remember this? All right, so check it out. Right?
Ooh,
It's the dark.
what? How did you do that?
It's the what's it called? Wait, I'll tell you. It's called the Falling Guillotine. It's a heavy sword that basically has it's a legendary dark drinker. And then the other darkness sword is basically a raise lighter. Like, check this out. All right, you looking? All right, look at this block right here, the one that I'm facing.
Okay. Oh, very nice.
These are the darkness swords. That's the Temptations hook. The Temptations hook will drop randomly from the recaster. The Falling Guillotine, you get it on the season pass.
Wow.
It comes in from the season pass at level 30.
Oh, okay. I will patiently await that moment then. If I don't get it before.
You mean
I get
you
to
will
level 30.
grind your cheeks, get your bounty on,
Yeah.
get your... Well, since there's no ammo in it, I mean, look, it's invisible. There's no sword. There's no sword here.
Oh, okay.
This is the
Yeah.
Trinity Ghoul, sir.
Rejection. Thank you.
Opportunity go.
Actually, just hitting people with lightning rod. Oh no, your pancreas. It's all right. Just ask your ghost to
Yes.
summon a version of you that doesn't have an arrow sticking out of your vital organs. We'll deal
I'll
with this
definitely do
warlock
that
that needs nerfs later. All right, people. So we're gonna go and play a game of Gambit, are we?
Oh.
All right.
Alright.
Now I know you've waited. If you just give me like a few seconds, I kind of want to pick up some Gambit bounties.
Actually,
Oh, then
I'd
fire-
like to pick up some
Are you the
bounties,
fire
too.
team
I don't
leader?
have any Gambit bounties.
Well, then
I
just take
am.
us all to the tower.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I
I'm just
should have
gonna
done
dance
that
until
before.
you do that.
No,
But we
it's
were
okay.
doing.
Wait, hold on. Just gonna go on Twitter
Yeah.
and tell everybody that you know what you did.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow,
what?
very
Why?
impressive wearing gloves.
What?
Well, who's wearing gloves?
Well, he's texting on his character with
That's
gloves.
that's that golden age
Impressive.
iPhone. You know, Clovis Bray figured it out.
Yeah,
Oh.
the golden age.
Touchscreen's working without with gloves on. I mean, technically we have that today, don't we? There's like gloves that work with your iPhone.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
We do.
Don't hate. I got my Uniqlo Heat Tech gloves on. They work.
Okay, Mr. Titan, I see.
Hey, listen. Even those who headbutt have to keep warm. Okay. Oh, by the by, if y'all check my
guess.
inventory, check out my ship. The lore on this ship is pretty. The lore on this ship is pretty interesting. And I've had this ship
Okay,
since year
let's see.
1, and I don't think I ever read the lore on it. But now that I have, it couldn't be more relevant to what's going on now. So if you want some cool story, you can just check my ship.
Oh.
Be right back. 30
Let's
seconds.
see. Oh,
Ooh.
wow, powerful.
Wait. If it is true for those Newtonian echoes, why would it not be true for the... Wait, oh no, that's the sound from the cannon. It disappeared immediately after I landed.
Oh, okay. I'm reading it now.
Therefore, I conclude the reason you persecute me is the truth beyond the truth that you must dread. If we could destroy darkness, but we have to give up our light to do so, how many of us would make that trade? Interesting.
I agree.
Wait, no, that's not the...
to your heart, reach down and
Uh-oh.
You're back.
You
Well, you know
returned.
what they say. Anaconda malt liquor does give you Little Richard. So
It gives you little
I've heard.
Richard.
well, that's like one of his most famous songs. Listen,
Yeah.
him and Chuck Berry, okay, they don't get enough credit for rock and roll. All right? The injustice perpetuated throughout time. Thank you.
I credit them.
See, he knows. he gets it.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Barely.
Thank you. But
Barely.
at least you get it a
a
little,
little
bit.
bit. A tiny bit. So
You
I
get it a
I
bit.
get them a tiny bit.
And that's better than
Yeah.
All right, hey,
5%.
we can work on the other 95, all right? But it's better than starting at 0. Okay. Now then, oh man, I didn't pick up a bunch of stuff. All right, let's do it. Okay, so are we well acquainted with our et ceteras?
Alright.
Are we ready to feed into the
Yes.
darkness? Like Rick James.
Yes. Domination time.
They gave me another Umbral engram. Oh, I think they fixed it. I think they fixed the
Ooh.
recaster. I'm pretty sure they did.
Fixed it? No.
There's a little thing on there now that says, I think your first, yeah,
3 Umbral decrypted each
are
week,
free.
award
Yeah,
your
like the
higher
first
power.
3 award a higher power. I tried it after the first 3, and it looks like they're staying on level. So they might have fixed it. Tell you that nothing like that first week. Increase the Umbral discovery bonus to 2 times a day. That's interesting.
Ooh, I just got
Ah.
the 3rd. Temptation Hook. And it dropped at a pretty
Nice.
high level.
So you're gonna use
Okay.
that beast?
Congrats.
Heck yes.
Increase the quantity of free weekly focuses for basic Umbral focusing to 5. I think I'm gonna take. Nah, this one sounds a lot better. Where it's like, it says, yeah. Oh crap! Wait, listen to this. What do you think? All right, listen. The recaster influences the behavior of Umbral engrams and twisted energy. Decrypting any engram now provides shaders, and unfocused engrams gain a low chance to award exotic gear. And earning twisted energy immediately injects it into the prismatic recaster. Or
Ooh. Oh wait, is that
what? It's a gift. Or
Okay.
increase the chance that Umbral engrams awarded from successful heroic contact public event completions transform into a random focused engram to 10%. You like that first one, man?
I like
All right, I'll get
the
the first one.
first one. Yeah.
Always nice to have that cosign, just
Yeah. Make sure you got everything. in
All right, so
order.
I'm ready. I am ready. I'm ready.
I'm
I'm
ready.
ready too. Okay, we're gonna go do Gambit.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Information. Gonna do Gambit
Now-
Prime, which is a
Of
superior
course, of course.
Gambit.
Now, out of all those things that you get, dude,
Yes.
the most important bounties that you really want to complete from the Umbral blah 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 are the weeklies.
Uh-huh.
The weeklies are what give you energy to level up the recaster. The dailies are cool. They give you twisted energy.
Okay.
That's what you can use to focus these darkness engrams. But the weeklies are what give you the power to level that thing up. And those are actually limited. Like, you can only do 2 per week on your character. And both of them award like 500.
Oh.
So it's definitely worth it to do those, if not anything else. And it'll make, yeah, it'll make
keep that in
continuing
mind.
to play the season more rewarding if you level that thing up. So just for the sake of your sanity, you know, and your valuable time.
Okay.
All right, what's it gonna be today? Are you gonna be reaping?
I'm leveling up. Hmm.
Yep, I'm gonna
All
be
right,
reading.
then I'll. I don't expect no chicanery, but let me. I will throw caution to the wind and put on all my collector stuff.
Uh-oh.
Alright. Oh, I actually had put away all my gambit.
You out here playing Gambit Prime with no Gambit Prime armors? What you doing?
See? The Warlock is
Y'all
OP.
got exactly when you are so OP, you don't even bring your Prime armor to Gambit Prime, cause you already know. I need nerfs. I don't need to put myself at any more of an advantage than I already have, right? Right? And we're just sitting here shaking our heads like, man, damn warlocks with their privilege. Just pooping all over the institution of Gambit. You see this? See what's happening here?
Domination.
Madness. Right.
Insanity.
Anybody want to inspect this Titan? Okay, this is what a full set of collector
Okay.
armor looks like. Okay, I'm ready to collect. If you ever want to do the reckoning, dude,
Let me see.
in one of the off days, I got you. That's how you can get Gambit Prime armor.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And
Oh,
Gambit
really?
Prime armor gives you special buffs only for Gambit Prime.
Okay.
Like, you know how you summon blockers? With a full set of collector armor, you can summon blockers that have the strength of mini bosses by banking 20 motes instead of just the standard 15.
Whoa.
You know, that's if you like collecting motes. If you're more like, hey, I want to kill all these things, you can get yourself some Reaper armor, which gives you buffs that contribute to you killing everything on the map. If you're like, hey, I hate... Yeah.
Okay,
So you're like, hey, I hate people. You like invading the other side just to kill the other team and slow them down. The invader set is very conducive to annoying the other team, including a buff that locks their bank and drains their motes when you stand near it. Yeah. Like, I like Gambit, but sometimes the level of challenge can be really slanted, and I feel like more often than not, it's because you're facing against a team who has the full Gambit armor set. Because we've been caught in games where we, like, blinked, and somehow the other team already had 80 motes, and they have already invaded, like, 4 or 5 times. And we're like, what? Like, we're just sitting there like, how did this happen? We're like, they must have, like, 2 or 3 people on their team must have armor. Because that's the only thing that could explain this. Yeah.
That's insane.
So having the armor, there's definitely an advantage to having it. You can do without it, but it makes Gambit so much more fun. Ta. Okay, so for me, he was like, I lied about the Scorn and Gambit. They do scare me.
Yeah.
I really like the Dredgen. I feel like he gets a... What? Okay, I've never heard him say that before. He said, so you're geared to collect, huh?
What did he say just
My
now?
favorite kind of guy. Do it. I've never heard him comment on the armor before.
Nice.
Gonna be the start of a good game of Gambit, I think.
Maybe so, hopefully.
I got my Prometheus lens out.
So, Brandon, do you understand how Gambit works?
Yeah, we have to collect
The most,
things.
Yeah.
The
to
amount.
get them in the bank.
Okay.
And then we have to-
Basically, that's
Yeah.
Put them in
Every
the bank.
5, you can summon a blocker.
And-
5 is small, 10 medium, etc., etc. So there's a little bit of risk and reward in holding on to them. But if you're honestly not sure, just, bank.
Gotcha. Thank you. Okay.
What was you gonna?
the team can do the same. So when the other team can do the same thing. So when you're hearing those sounds, it means they're dropping blockers on us,
Stuff.
and our bank is locked.
Gotcha.
I don't know what. I don't
Yeah.
remember what season it was, but man, am I glad they started doing that. Like the audio cues.
Yeah.
They what? They really
Oh
do.
yeah.
Take and run popping up on the enemy side. Good. Portals up.
Don't mind me, just shooting laser beams. I see you, crab people. Mm-hmm. Still trying to take my moats, I see.
What?
Still
That's
trying to
taking your moats?
culturally appropriate my moats.
Oh.
Well, well-oiled machine.
Nice.
I got 9. I'm gonna try to go for 15 or 20. Let's see how that goes.
Whoa. Look
Okay.
at you. Wow, look at that laser. Nice.
See, this man understands laser beams. See the importance of laser beams in our society.
Yeah.
All right. 12. We're making it. We're not faking it. 16. All right. So from this point on, any crab people that take my moats,
Okay.
that is counterproductive. 18.
It's good.
Come on, people. Let's get me 2 more.
Uh-oh. There's some over here.
No! You dirty rat! Oh my gosh. If I get killed with 18 moats. Because somebody just doesn't like large blockers.
Oh, you'll be fine.
18 moats is a lot when you only need 100 to summon the primeval.
That's
Yeah, that's a
crazy.
lot of moats.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeebus. No,
You got your modes?
I do.
You got 19.
I need 1 more. Come on, let's keep hope alive. I'm out of Prometheus lens ammo, so laser beams are not an option. RN.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck it.
I'm down.
And that's it. Thanks, guys.
Oh.
What happened?
No.
Thanks, guys.
No!
Thanks for helping. Appreciate you,
Hi.
dickheads. Nobody takes it seriously until it happens.
We'll get him back.
No one takes it seriously until it happens.
We'll get it back.
Oh, are we bleeding moats? Well, this team doesn't care about moats, so it's good. It's all good.
We definitely
Yeah? Care about these.
We care.
Alright, we gotta go take out the blockers.
I should just stop wearing collector armor.
Oh yeah, I have 14
You should
votes.
deposit them right away. Don't be like me and think that your team has your
Yeah,
back.
we have to take out
It's locked.
these blockers.
we do. Have
Yeah,
it back.
yeah, my way back.
We do.
We got distracted. Yeah.
Like way in the back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, now we just turned it around on them.
Man. Imagine having 97 right now because Expert Penguin deposited 20 moats.
I know.
Pipe dreams, I swear. Yeah,
But
it
I
would've
would've
been-
been great.
Yeah. Ooh, hello.
It's like protect Expert Penguin at all costs. What?
I
You did not.
tried.
You actually. You
Yeah,
died, you
Me
mean?
too.
Because I saw Solid reviving you
I tried.
through my death cam.
Summon the prime evil. Kill the envoys.
Through your
Yeah, you know when you die, you can look at the other people on your team and see what they're doing.
Yeah, no, I can. I know. I'm just saying. Like, I was trying to detract.
I detect
the-
collusion. What do you say, sir? I feel like there's some collusion afoot. I think she's being paid off by the darknesses.
No, there was no collusion.
by the darkness.
No.
They should have never gave you Guardian's Glimmer.
You weaponized your life. Cook that prime evil. You're being invaded.
Dang.
We're being invaded. Does anybody see anything?
What?
No.
You know, DPS your life away. Just because. Oh shit.
Oh shit. God damn it. Ugh. He's right at the middle. He just got me. I was by the.
I peeped that.
I'm back alive.
So Brendan, I guess the one downside to being ahead in Gambit is that the opposing team is still collecting moves.
Oh, so they can catch up.
Yeah, they can catch up, and they're still sending blockers our way, so we still have to deal with it.
And I must stress this. Every time you defeat an envoy and start a damage phase,
Right?
there's a buff called Primeval Slayer that goes up by 2. Even if the other team isn't setting up that buff, when you're setting up that buff, you're still increasing it. So whenever they do catch up to get their Primeval, they'll already have the benefit of the buff you set up. It's almost like a Mario Kart level of lead punishment. So you got to be extra careful. If
Yeah.
you've been doing exceptionally well and the team just caught up a few damage phases in, you got to be crazy careful because they'll just reap the benefits. Laser beams, asshat. Laser fucking beams! No! Ah!
What?
My beams ran out of, they ran out of ammo.
Laser. I'm coming.
I mean, I understand for the sake of balance why you can't just fire a
Yeah.
trace rifle until it runs out, but it does seem kind of silly that they have clips. That's alright. It's a new damage phase. See how we have times 2?
Oh, yeah. Let me get in that rift.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
the rub.
love it.
I'll take care of the blockers because blockers do get annoying, but we can focus on
Yeah.
the DPS. Yeah, look at that. It's about a third of its life gone. Alright, I'm down with that.
Yeah.
Thank you for the Arc Souls. Thank you, thank you.
Excellent.
Appreciate you.
Good damage face.
Yeah,
Good
appreciate
damage
it.
face.
Always happy when Arc Souls come into play, you know.
Arc they're like my arc children.
She'll tell you, my entire Warlock build is set up around just making Arc Souls for the masses. They're that good.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna take out the Envoy because this sword is silly. I'm telling this sword is a DPS machine. I don't understand, like clearly Bungie is gonna nerf this thing at some point. Yeah, clearly they're gonna nerf this thing.
Ooh.
You see how much damage I did to that thing? Like, never mind that I died.
I'm doing the
Oh
same
my
amount of
God.
damage.
Oops. He stepped on me.
It's all good.
This is amazing. I'm loving this thing.
And
right
it's,
now.
you know what's crazy, hun? That's a legendary. It's not even an exotic. It's
Yeah.
not even an exotic.
Mhm.
Truly, it's time to stop.
That is amazing.
Alright, they've got a Primeval out. I'm not really in any shape to invade with the weapons I'm carrying. If I was using my bow instead of a trace rifle, maybe, but it's not a good look for me to invade right now. So I don't know if anybody on our team is going to do it, but just
Okay.
know we don't have that buffer.
Okay.
And they're all dead. Get him!
Supercharge your life.
Get him!
Okay.
Ah!
Sir, that's what I call
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
Greatness.
Made it. We made it.
He's got the best victory screen.
Hmm.
the shadows of yore got nothing on you. Woo! I'm gonna call you next time they roll around.
Ooh, the 24th most lost. Sorry, Penguin. Oof.
Me too, sir. Me too.
Oh.
Y'all be cackling.
That's a lot of modes. A lot of modes.
I
I mean, I'm
we
not
won.
laughing
Thankfully.
at you.
Yeah. No.
We did.
We're laughing with
But
you.
I'm not laughing.
Yeah.
So what is it?
We're
So what does that mean?
a little bit
No!
outside.
You know what it's like to lose 19 motes?
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
That's heartbreaking. I'd be upset if I lost 10 modes.
I feel like
Oh,
I just
that's
feel like
very true.
you feel like increasingly like a target. The longer you run around with that many motes, like you're just expecting an invasion to happen any second. You're expecting an enemy to just step on you randomly. Like the game feels unusually tense when you have too
Ooh, I
many
got a
motes.
sword.
And the more motes you carry, the more paranoid you get. You're just waiting
Yeah.
for the screen to turn red. Or for a blocker to pop up as soon as you want to deposit, and it's like, ah. The tangible amount of tension that comes with, you know,
Yeah.
carrying that many motes. I appreciate y'all, though. You know. I just... yeah,
will
I
keep
can
you
dig it.
alive.
If I'm carrying a
we
dangerous
did.
amount of motes, you know, I will just let y'all know. Like, hey. Like, I'll say something like, yes, there you go, see? You know. Justice friends!
I got the modes.
Assemble!
Assemble. Okay, and then we got your back.
Justice friends.
Yeah, you know.
Huh. See?
You don't remember the Super Friends from Dexter's Lab? Super Friends, assemble!
No.
They were basically the Justice League.
Vaguely.
Oh man,
Okay.
why do I remember all of this crap?
I don't know. You've got a very good memory.
Yes, impressive.
This
Very.
encyclopedic knowledge of pop culture pastiches from our past. Like when I see that one of my favorite childhood cartoons comes on Boomerang, I'm just like, ugh. Crap.
Hmm.
I don't know. I think I just remember random
Who, me?
stuff. Not as consistent. Like me, I remember random stuff. Not as consistently as you.
I think it's situational. Like we'll be
Yeah.
like just now. Like I just wanted to, you know, remind y'all to collectively defend me when I'm carrying a lot of motes, and it just made me think of that. And it's like, why say Avengers Assemble when I can dig a little bit deeper and access a parody of the Avengers instead?
Yeah.
True.
So saith the brains. But it's okay.
Okay.
But this time
Thank
we'll
you.
definitely
Thank you.
protect you.
Appreciate y'all. Still really like Gambit Prime.
I
Hmm?
really
Soccer?
like Gambit.
How come you don't like the other one?
The other one is good. It's just that as far as I don't know, I think as far as balance and immediacy and strategy, Gambit Prime is just a lot more fun to engage with. The original Gambit is 3 rounds and the rules
Yeah.
are less stringent,
Such a waste.
but Gambit Prime just has, you know, it just has an immediacy to it that I enjoy more. That and they changed the rules of the original Gambit.
I like Prime
Because
better.
now, if you don't win 2 rounds straight in Gambit, the 3rd round of Gambit is always a sudden death round.
At the base.
And it wasn't always like that.
And there's, I don't know. I think the original Gambit just feels like it lasts forever. Like I don't need it to be a bunch of rounds.
It was
long.
cool. I mean, you know, don't get me wrong. I did like it for what it was, but yeah. Once you play enough Prime, it's like, nah, this feels slow.
Yeah.
This does not feel like efficient
Yeah.
gambiting. It's like if every NBA game ended in overtime, you'd be like, what? Like can't yeah, like
It takes too long.
Yeah.
yeah, like can't we have a clear winner? Like does it always have to end like this?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna put the Prometheus lens away. I will,
Okay.
since it's secondary slot anyway, I'll use the Trinity Ghoul. That way, if any invasion
Okay.
opportunities come up, I will be primed to take them. Prime? Because Gambit Prime.
Get it.
Tough crowd. It's alright, I'll be here all week until reset.
No, a great crowd. No. The crowd's great.
Oh, I just forgot to turn my hearing aid on. Sorry. Just What's going on with our bank? Oh, okay. I was gonna
nice.
screech.
Let's see.
I'm gonna go for one more moat. Something tells me going for
Yeah,
10 moats will
I
be a
just
little
looked
bit
for it.
wiser. This, you know, let me not eat my. Actually, 15 moats is
Yeah.
good. As someone invades
15
and the
months is
bank
great.
locks.
Oh crap. No.
Oh no.
If you see anything, say something, like the MTA slogan. Who died and
I
where?
see someone. Oh, crap. Me.
Oh,
I'm in the middle.
In the middle. He's by
Yeah,
the
he's in the
bench.
middle. Yeah.
Oh wow, he's looking straight at me. 3,
More
2,
mercy on you.
1. Evasion!
Invaders off the field.
Nice.
Damn, they got 54 already?
Yeah, see.
I spot a high value.
Well, we did give him a large blocker, so hopefully that'll
Yeah.
stem the.
Portals up.
That'll slow that down a little bit.
I guess I'll try it. Let's go.
You're
I am.
invading.
Thank you.
Make a mess.
Oh. Rock and roll. Let's see.
One down.
Oh, I don't know why I did that just now.
Oh crap.
2 for 1.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Oh.
Oh, invader, hey. We got some invaders out here. Yeah.
See, it's the art of disguise. You see, I'm wearing the collector armor to throw them off. See, they would never expect an invasion from a collector. Who
Ooh.
took you out and where, sir?
Nah, it was one of those
Get him! Get him! I hit him in the face with arrows.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw that. He gave you the.
I'm coming. I'm bad now.
He mashed heavy punch and hit you with that E Honda.
Okay. I see him.
Invaders gone.
What the heck?
Yeah,
Advantage.
you got 30 seconds as an invader. 30 seconds before the drifter pulls you back, or until somebody
Okay.
kills you.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting rules. Nice.
Oh, and light levels matter. Well, no, I mean,
that's real.
that's just something to think about if you're invading or if someone is invading, because if they have a high light level,
Okay.
it's like Iron Banner rules when they invade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I'm just going to pop my super because the Vex are not ideal. Nah,
Vex are not
the only
ideal.
thing I hate more than the Vex during Gambit are the Cabal.
High value target is down.
And they're just so ridiculously powerful that, like, sometimes they could just catch you in a damage loop. You're just sitting there absorbing
Yeah.
just smacks. That was a cereal, wasn't it? Wasn't that the cereal with
Oh
the
my
frog in it?
gosh.
Smacks.
Ugh.
Yeah.
See? Why does my brain do that?
Whew.
I don't know, that's a weird connection.
It makes for great thumbnails, though. Oh, you didn't know? Dun, 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 dun.
You better
Man,
call
you
somebody.
still doing the PG version of that? Thank you, Jessica. Thank you. Thank you, Jessica. See, she knows.
What? But the PG version.
Listen, man. In this day and age, our asses had better call somebody. I wouldn't trust that with anyone else.
Yeah.
I mean, who can you trust if not your tookers?
That's true.
All right, I sent them a large blocker. I don't know if you noticed that, but we are potentially on a roll here. They're going to be dealing with that thing for a while.
Wow.
Like, giant blockers have 3 segmented life bars, like bosses.
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
also...
it's locked.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
going to
okay,
say
we need to
also,
fix that.
large blockers...
Oh no.
Large blockers or concentrations of more than 2, they will drain the bank. Like, if there's more than 2 blockers while you're still collecting, yeah, they'll drain your bank. I can't tell if that red behind me is an invader. Oh, shit, I see him.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, he's
Oh,
coming
no,
after
he's
me
in the
now.
middle.
Oof. Okay. That fight was cut short.
Oh, okay. That was annoying. I just dropped 10 motes and I did not enjoy it.
Now you know how it... No, I feel you. I've got 9, so we can... We still got a chance to clean this up. If we take these people out, I think we'll be ready to
Okay.
bang. We're good, we're good. We're good. Sir, how you faring out there?
Alright.
How's this energy treating you? Alright, alright.
Oh, wonderful.
The person ahead of me
Sounds
picked
fine.
up 2, because letting me have 15 would have been too much, right? Right? JLT 84, dickface.
Why?
Yeah.
Why fight somebody for 2?
Especially when 2 modes was the difference between me having 13 and 15 for a large blocker.
I know.
Alright. We're still ahead, we're still ahead. We only need like 4 more. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
Schools at the I hate the steps. Did you notice they added a door?
Okay, we're coming.
Yeah.
To the steps?
There's a place for you to pop out of the side in the steps. Like it's no
Oh,
longer a
yeah.
dead hallway. You can actually jump out of the side of the building now.
Oh, that's great.
That's a
I'm
really
glad they did
subtle.
that.
Yeah, that's
That
like
was
a
like a
really
step.
subtle change that Bungie didn't bother to notice. I mean, they didn't bother to mention. Because I know that door wasn't always there. It couldn't have been. Why is the bank locked?
If there were
Um,
blockers.
We got it.
Yeah.
Half banked. I just got the metal half banked. Do you want to know what half banked means? That means I
What's
deposited
half
50 motes.
Yeah, what does that mean?
I know
Oh,
it is.
that's
Thank you.
awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, leadership.
I gotta live up to this armor. Can't be a collector out here just losing 24 modes, man. I got a reputation to uphold. You know, had to redeem myself from that last game.
Indeed, you do.
We're doing good though. We're doing good. Shit.
Yeah.
I'll
We're
keep
both
an
in the
eye
same
out.
phase.
I don't see anything yet though. He's coming from the steps. He's coming from the
I
steps.
don't see anybody.
Oh,
I just hit him in
Oh,
the
I see
face
him.
with 2 arrows, but yeah, he's descending on us
Oh,
from the steeps.
crud.
I think he's right above me. Yes, he is right above me. Hi. Stop trying to shoot me, please. Ah!
Get on.
He's almost dead. And he's getting all his health back because he's a warlock and rifts. But they don't need nerfs. They don't need them.
They don't.
No.
Especially not when invading. Like, I had a thought last week to play Reckoning until I get myself a full set of Invader armor. Because I can't think of anything more infuriating than a Warlock with a full set of Invader armor. Like, I genuinely tried to think of it, and I'm like, wow, that would be terrible. Like, if I were an invader warlock with the getaway artist. Oh, man. You know how mean that would be? See, Jessica doesn't want to say it would be mean, because she knows that would be heinous. An invader warlock with the getaway artist. Invading Arc Souls. Oh, the huge manatee. It's huge. Oh
Actually, I
no.
may just try that. That may change. I'm not usually.
To quote Anakin, "What have I done?"
Oh God.
That may actually change things for me.
What have I done?
Nothing.
I got the chance to be an invader.
With rifts and Arc
So
Souls.
oh no.
And sentient
With
Arc
rifts.
Souls. Not even just Arc Souls, sentient ones.
I think it's the sentient Arc Souls that's really doing it.
Do you see?
Weaponized your life.
She is so used to being OP, we are now innovating in OP-ness.
Yeah.
I just hope that Luke Smith is watching, okay? Luke Smith, I'm sending this to you. Luke, you are our only hope. Invader.
Invader inbound.
I'm gonna look around.
Yeah, invaded. Uh-oh.
I see nothing so far. In the middle, coming up to the left. Coming up to the left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it left?
Catch these hands, though. Damn it. Ah! He's in the middle. Almost dead. Really, though?
Oh, god damn it. You got me.
Really, though?
Invaders out. You'll get them next time.
Next time we get him. Back.
Well, the unfortunate part, which you may have noticed, is that every time he kills one of us, the primeval gets some health back.
Some.
Mm.
Your allies invaded.
Yeah.
Did he take the heavy? He did. That's fine. I switched to my hammerhead because I wasn't going to invade without that thing again. I mean, I like the sword and all, but if I'm going to invade and be serious, I'm going to have to bring out the literal big guns.
God.
We can still come back. We can, you know. He better kick some
Yeah, we
cheeks
can.
over there, man. I'm looking at that life bar. It's still decreasing. Where's the cheek kicking?
Guardian down.
Is that you? I got you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, you know, you get like a good 7 seconds.
I'll keep shooting.
More invasions.
Being
Okay.
invaded. Find them before
I see. Ah, coming from the drill.
Yeah.
From the drill, boo. Yeah.
From the drill.
your light super
Oh, I see him.
turn up
Got
the
him.
heat on that primeval. They want
Got
to
him.
fight. You gave it to them.
I know you see that says expert penguin there. You just trying to take all the black man's accomplishments. I see you.
Portals up. Go
I see you. Taking the accomplishments
Oh, I
of the black
see.
man.
Yeah, we have to, right?
Everyone has to. Every.
Yeah.
All right. 17 bullets on heavy.
Embrace the darkness.
Let's see what embracing the darkness looks like. With 17 machine gun bullets. I am.
Are you invading?
Nope.
That's the round.
Too late.
Oh.
Guardian down.
The sad part is I did kill one of them.
All right.
Drifter, it's over. No.
Primeval.
Drifter, it's
The drifter's like, no, come on.
half banked. Look at it.
I know, wow.
My back.
Too, wow, impressive. Oops.
My back.
Oh, well, excuse my
I think I can say with confidence, if you add up the results, that is more than the rest of the team combined. I'm going to just... 17 plus 10 is 27, plus 5 makes 32. That's That's
Thanks.
32 motes.
Thanks.
Oh, that's very helpful. Thank you.
I'm only
for-
trying to
for
boost
that.
morale.
Yeah.
Listen, I
Yes,
was eating
that's very
cheeks
true.
that first game, okay? So, just the way y'all brought me up, I have to bring y'all up in the same fashion. Okay? I couldn't do it without you. How's your quest going? You any closer to greatness, sir?
Let me see.
Yeah, I hope
You
so.
should definitely be after
Let's
2
see.
games with us. We are like the Gambit people. We're like the only 2 people in the Destiny community who like Gambit.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's true. Everyone else seems to be like, oh,
Anything
God,
but the
not
Drifter.
Gambit.
Oh god, it's like Season of the Drifter, but worse. And we're like, what? Season of the Drifter wasn't that bad.
It wasn't
wasn't.
bad. No, I actually enjoyed it.
Oh yeah.
Dredge and Hope.
Claim.
Listen, you.
Okay. So I just.
Okay,
played
so
some.
you. But the quest one, did you bank enough motes and play enough Gambit?
Oh, what?
Yeah, 'cause-
Excuse me. Oh, let me check that out. Triangle. Let me see this. I said, did I? No, not yet. No. I said I had to do a lot more.
Okay.
Yeah. I have to do. I'm like 13% of combatants, infamy ranks, 1 out of 16, 1 out of 6. Motes bank, 25%. So I have to step it up.
Okay. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna burp.
Okay. You're gonna burb? Alright.
Storm approaching.
Huh.
All leads to this. Dark ether and scorn can't be controlled. Not even with motes. Get rid of them.
Wow. The Drifter says a whole lot more detailed stuff now.
Okay.
He was not this verbose before. I mean, he always was. That's not true. He would say a whole lot of stuff.
You're geared to collect.
But I guess
huh?
now he's saying
My
different
favorite
stuff.
kind of guy.
Yeah.
Get
They added
to
some
it.
more, voiceover
Hostiles
stuff.
incoming at the base.
Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Time to dominate. Let's see.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So Brandon, what do you think of the story so far?
For Destiny?
Incoming wing.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
What? I mean, I like how the darkness is coming. I
Finally,
mean, you know,
right?
yes, I guess, you know, after all those years. And then, you know, we'll see what they add for in September.
Watch it. You're
Yeah,
shooting
I mean
moats.
that seems
Kill
like
the
it'll be
blockers.
really exciting. I feel like we've been hearing all about these pyramids for so long. And last
Invader inbound.
season,
Hunt. Guardian down.
there was a countdown the entire length of the season on bunker
Okay.
walls,
Guardian down.
so you could see where the pyramids were located,
Got
Okay.
eyes on a high-value target. Track
like
it
in
down.
space. It was actually pretty much the most exciting part of last season.
Invaders
For the
gone.
most part.
Get 'em next time.
That season was
Okay.
kind of slow.
I heard.
Yeah,
I heard
it
how
was
people
a
were angry
little
about
bit
it.
slow. Yeah, they were. They were.
Well, hopefully this season
Guardian down.
is a lot faster. More thing to do.
There's definitely a whole lot more to do, and it seems like it's been a lot more thoughtfully designed, you know. But as somebody who was away for, what are some things that?
This seems like the worst game ever.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm no
it's not
expert.
going well.
I mean, I know it says it in my...
Something I noticed. Well, I mean, the community seems happier. I mean, you know,
Okay, so...
they're ready. I think
Yeah.
everyone's ready for the next generation. That's why.
Oh yeah, you asked me how I felt about 60 frames.
Pretty much.
Foregone conclusion.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen what Destiny looks like at 60 frames?
Epic, right?
Looks fantastic.
Nope, not yet.
It feels even better, you know.
Okay, I heard.
Hmm?
I heard people. I heard people on PC. They don't want to play on console.
Yeah,
because of
well,
the-
you know, 60 frames in addition to just looking really smooth and sleek, it also has really good controller response, so playing the game feels a lot better. You know, it's why fighting games are never less than 60 frames per second. Racing games typically tend not to be if they're not Need for Speed. You know, rhythm action games, 60 frames. Games that are really dependent on timing are always going to be
Yeah.
60 frames, and Destiny is no different. Destiny feels and looks awesome at 60 frames. What I hope they do, though, in addition to making it 60 frames, is they pull out the FOV, the field of view. The field of view, like the
What's
amount of screen that you're
Okay,
able to
I'll make
see,
it-
yeah, at any given moment. Like the PC version defaults to 85
That'd be nice.
FOV, but you can crank it up to like 120, and it is obscene the amount of things that fit on the screen when you pull the FOV back that far, especially when you're in third person, like using a sword or yeah, it just looks crazy the amount of screen that you can just see. Now, by comparison, I think the console version of the game is the FOV is like 65,
Brother, whack the blocker.
so it's pulled in really close.
Invader incoming.
So I hope that in addition to making it 60 frames, they also give you FOV options, because if these new consoles are gonna be, and there's no reason why I should not believe they won't be 8K ready.
Oh, yeah,
There's no reason in the world why you would have a potentially 8K console, but have it only able to operate, at like a 720p
You'll get 'em next time.
focused FOV. Like, why do that? If you're gonna have all that resolution, why use it to make a zoomed in image even bigger?
Yeah.
So I'm hoping with all that extra horsepower that,
Depends.
you know, well, I have faith because the foundation was already laid with the PC version. Vicarious Visions killed it. They're the ones responsible for porting Destiny 2 over to PC, and they did a fantastic job.
Get the next hostile
Oh.
at the base.
Like, it's just really well considered. Like, for example, playing a game on console is way different than playing it on PC, at least as far as feel goes. So while on console,
Gotcha.
you know, it makes sense that, say, you're using a hand cannon. It's a hand cannon. It needs to feel chunky and weighty.
Yeah.
So when you fire a hand cannon on console,
Yeah.
the gun kicks a certain way, the controller rumbles, you get a certain feedback. On a PC, though, you're using a mouse. Not exactly the same kind of visual feedback and kick that you need from a mouse.
Oh.
Fuck!
Your ally neutralized the invader.
Very nice. That was a team effort right there. We killed him. Yeah, so for example, on PC, you're not really getting that feedback. Mice don't vibrate, as far as I know. You're not holding a controller. So you're not getting the same kind of feedback. So when you play Destiny with a mouse and a keyboard, the screen looks different, and firing the guns feels different. Because it doesn't have to overcompensate for the fact that you're using a controller. So on PC, the aiming looks a lot smoother, and it looks more precise. And it switches like that on the fly. Like, cause I have it on PC, and I've played it with my Xbox controller, and I've also played it with a mouse and a keyboard, and it switches on the fly depending on what you're using. Like, it knows what you're using, and it changes. Little things like that, I hope would make it into the next gen quote unquote version of Destiny 2. Yeah, I mean, because I already saw Assassin's Creed. They're already making excuses as to why the game's going to be 30 frames. And I'm like, y'all need to stop, man. Every generation, y'all don't need to make up new excuses as to why you've made Assassin's Creed 30 frames again. Yeah, like,
Lazy.
like, come on.
Laziness.
Well, we think it looks more cinematic. No, stop. You just really want it to be in 8K for the 1% of people that have 8K televisions. It's like, no, man. Make a 60-frame Assassin's Creed already. I've seen Origins at 60 frames. It looks amazing. That's what the people want. People don't care about your pixels. Like you want to know? I've played Dead or Alive, the fighting game. I've played that game at 30 frames. It's no. It's very quaint now, but we remember when Dead or Alive was on the 3DS. It was actually in 30 frames.
I just got killed by the drill.
Oh no.
Yeah,
That-
that's the worst. That is literally.
That's
the
honestly
worst.
why I'm
That-
paranoid about jumping through there, because that happened to me a long time ago. Like, I wasn't expecting it to move. I thought to myself, Bungie won't make the drill go down when somebody's jumping over the Oh. Yes, they will. Actually, they will.
No, yeah, they will.
You know,
Yeah,
you think it was like a programming thing? They'd say, oh, okay, when player is over the gap, whatever, the drill won't move. You know, no. No. You get straight
Yeah,
left.
no.
You get straight B button.
Okay.
The drill teabags you. It's like, now, darkness. Yeah, I just... they really
the
have
tables
them.
are the tables.
It's awful. It's awful. I'm just glad the drill doesn't speak.
Yeah.
I can imagine it laughing and the laugh sounding like Luke Smith's laugh. Invaders on our side.
I'm shooting it full of arrows.
Got him. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Absolutely,
That was a team
absolutely,
effort for
absolutely.
sure.
Thank you, Maid Marian.
Ooh.
You're in the lead. Take down that primeval.
Oh wow,
This
we
game
caught
is
up. Look at that.
Yeah, we caught up.
Not bad.
I used my super. Oh, pro tip. If you're feeling adventurous, if you know, or if you have like one of those supers that are like close contact supers, you can jump out of the aura and still do damage to the primeval. You just get 4 seconds out of the aura. So that's what I did. I just used my super and just tried to use those 4 seconds to the best of my ability. Just people setting up random auras again.
Rift, you mean?
I mean, if we're not gonna learn the right lesson from this and instead go for the dunk, sure, Twitter. Yes, I mean rifts.
Oh, I can't.
Duncan ass.
Gris.
I'm gonna call you Shaq for the rest of the game.
Duncan.
I'ma just call you Shaquille.
Come on.
So focused on
Oh
Duncan.
my gosh.
Are you dead? No! Come back! I am not one of those people who will just sit in the aura and forsake DPS for the sake of, you know. An entire person is definitely more worth it than a couple of seconds. Yeah, I get mad sometimes. I'm like, yo, do you realize, like, revive me, you cretins?
Whew.
I'm like, you are missing out on tens of thousands of DPS.
DBS, yes.
I forgot. I think it was like a clip of World of Warcraft. The guy freaking out. I've never not said DPS.
DPS.
Yes!
Or
Yes!
something.
Exactly.
Oh,
Oh, see. Match made in heaven, I tell you. Lovely.
Oh,
Get off my map, you crab!
got him.
We got you.
Thank
We
you.
lost the lead.
Back in action.
Oh no, that won't do. No. We got the damage phase. We got it.
That's not gonna go down.
Turn up the heat on that primeval.
Yes, we are. Ante up. Get that fool and kidnap that fool. We got 7 seconds.
Oh god.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Oh, no heavy ammo.
No, that was great. That was.
There's
that was
heavy
a great-
down.
That was great. I love that. That was
We
like
need a good
Dawn
invasion.
Blaze, There was Arc
I'm gonna be that
Soul.
guy.
Oh no.
Embrace the
Grab.
darkness. Take out those guardians. Invader down. Your
Ah!
allies healed.
Yes.
1 minute. Make every shot count.
Nice.
Oh, he thought he was gonna dunk on me. He came. He did the thing where he jumped up in the air and he thought he was gonna shotgun me in the face. No, sir, not today.
I got one, but I feel like that one was enough. Because as soon as I invaded, they all scattered like cockroaches and tried to make it harder for me.
30 seconds left. Take it home.
So I think the distraction plus taking one of them out was enough.
Okay, good.
Uh-oh. Redemption arc.
Invader inbound.
Thank you.
I feel like he's going to come from the steps. But I could be wrong. It could be the drill.
10 seconds. Do it.
No, he's in the middle. He's in the middle. He's trying to drill.
Woo!
Numbers don't lie. This round's yours.
Oh.
See, that started out booty, but then we took it.
Turn up the heat on that primeval.
Yeah.
And that, sir, is that's how you...
Nice.
I feel like that was salt. That was like major salt.
That was a salt round.
That was salt.
Other
That was
side,
that was like a salt invasion at the end. Cause that last invasion didn't work out the way he hoped, or they hoped.
He said, for the sodium!
That's so
Photosodium.
It sounds like you and I are going to have to kick it in some gambit, sir.
yeah.
Yes. So I can get better armor, right?
Well, that's part of it. But your quest sounds pretty extensive there.
Yeah, it sounds like there's a lot to do.
Yeah, you're definitely right.
Oh shoot, did that really happen?
Let's see.
Oh no. Nothing.
What just
My phone
happened?
is deceased. Murder. Murder.
Oh.
Deceased.
So now I have to do a large block thing.
That's 15 notes, sir.
I know. I was so close last game, but I was a coward. I had to run.
We can do one more.
Okay.
No, I'm done with it.
Okay.
How's it feel to be back, sir?
It feels awesome.
Why am I getting 750 armor? That's a little weird.
It's
Yeah,
weird.
I
Like,
got some
if
too.
you look at the stuff, it's up to spec. Like, it's not about to be sunset or anything. But it's weird. Some of the gear that you earn from activities, like when you get a special weapon from Gambit or Crucible, they occasionally drop at 750 for some reason now. Like the stuff you get out of engrams, that stuff will always be up to level, but for some reason drops come in at 750. Which is kind of weird.
Okay.
It's kind of weird, especially when you get like blues that are so much more
And you know
powerful.
what I
You're like,
just-
huh? What?
You know what I just noticed too? All of my Gambit armor is gonna be sunset. It's at 1060.
Oh shit, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
I wonder if we'll get new Gambit armor, or if they're just gonna get rid of Gambit
Well,
altogether.
I would wager,
Ooh.
I might be right or I might be wrong in this, but something tells me that with the Drifter on Europa, that may either change the context and utility of Gambit, or at the very least the way it works.
Yeah, true.
So maybe in maybe next season we'll have an all new form of Gambit, if at all. And maybe the armor
that'd be
itself will
nice.
work differently. Like the way the perks work will work differently. But something tells me it might change because I don't see the Drifter being in the tower anymore after Beyond Light. Something tells me you might just
Yeah.
find him on Europa.
Right.
Mhm.
He would
With
be in
Eris
Europa.
and-
Yeah.
I also can't see the Stranger not being a vendor.
Storm approaching. Calm before the storm.
Yeah.
Scorn have no end game.
You think that LC Bray stuff was valid? Y'all just sprinkling seasoning everywhere. You know the Drifter's gonna have to clean that up. Like,
Let's
you know what?
This is where you prove you're a Gambit veteran.
I am going to be a sentry.
Different map.
Hostiles incoming at the burrow.
Let me pop this
Oh,
sentry sense.
okay. Nice.
Good luck.
Okay, being a sentry has its benefits. We get some protections. I can mark invaders if I shoot them, so you can see where they. So the whole team can see where they are. Also, when we do damage phase, everybody will gain enhanced reload, recovery, and defense while in the Well of Light.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, so
That's
there's a
awesome.
we got this definitely perks to being a sentry. We'll see how that goes. It should make this last game very interesting. And sir, if you want a crash course
yes.
on some of the latest min-maxing that I've been getting up to, I do not mind
Oh.
because the new perks are
definitely.
really cool,
Yes.
and the way you can
Okay.
set up your armor, very cool, very cool.
Hostiles incoming
Excellent.
at the main.
I would love to get stronger.
I got
Maybe
you.
on my wildest dreams.
Penguin's probably the best person for that.
Hey. You're welcome. You're welcome to the TED Talk.
Oh.
They're at
Let's see.
command.
We'll go to different. I have 5 so far.
Oh, 5 motes.
Okay. Yeah.
That's enough for a Happy Meal blocker.
Pretty much.
Man, I wish he called those that.
Oh no. He called them Happy Meal block.
You got a junior
Oh
blocker.
my god.
Portal is prime.
Uh oh, did you? Oh no,
that's
you
fine.
lost.
I lost 8 motes.
No. Oh, that's frustrating as hell.
1 shotgun to the face.
And that is why people don't like the Scorn.
Moats draining.
Moats draining. Good Heavens. Alright. I'm gonna go over and knock out some blockers.
Okay.
And invaders. Holy shit, they have 47. Oh, hi!
Invader in your sights.
Got him. Fuck! What?
Nice.
What did he hit me with? A bow? Leviathan's breath. Wow.
Wow. He came
Coming
in
back.
here with Leviathan.
So,
huh?
I just wish I didn't have to lose. I took him out, but I wish I didn't have to have lost 11 motes.
11
11.
months.
Invader on the
Oh my god.
He's
my
in the
God.
he's in the booger hut, the catacomb place.
The
Marked
bigger
him.
one? Okay. Oh, I see him.
Can they stop killing me at the
Yep.
same time?
got him.
Ah.
Coming, Penguin.
It's all good. It's all good. They give you 7 seconds in Gambit.
Okay.
Before they bring you
Yeah.
back. What? Oh, that was very annoying just now.
Are we cursed?
He might be
pretty
cursed.
Do I need to put away my Trinity Ghoul and take out the heir apparent?
Sure.
You would never believe, hon. I'm using the arsenic bite these days.
High value target.
Really?
Yeah. Well, because the subtle calamity is getting sunset, but for some reason not the arsenic bite.
Opposing team summoned a
Oh,
party.
come on.
If they kill it, they
Ooh,
win.
I got smacked from behind.
Portal's ready. Invaders off the
Wow.
field.
Okay. Not gonna get
So this is the
salty.
karma game, isn't it?
Not. Yeah,
Some karmic
Maybe so.
retribution.
maybe. Perhaps,
0 to
yeah.
primeval.
Ooh, damn. Oof.
And there's just like, what's going on with all these blockers? Everything's just out of control.
Well, I think that's what happens when everybody on your team deposits 25 motes at the same time. I don't even know. Like, I have no idea how they reached
Yeah.
primeval that quickly. I almost
Yeah.
feel like inspecting their team and just seeing, like, is everybody on their team just wearing collector armor?
Oh, I got smacked.
And half the primeval's life is gone already?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Damn.
Maybe it's worth invading.
You're invading.
Yeah.
Make a mess.
Debatable. Something tells me if this prepared for this, they're this prepared for invaders, but... I've been wrong before.
10 seconds left.
Yeah.
There's always hope.
One down. Two down.
Oh, you got.
Not that time.
Mm.
Reload.
Got 2 of them. What did he hit me with? Leviathan's
Okay,
breath.
Not bad. Of course.
Again, up.
People love that bow, man. That bow is a beast.
That's a heavy bow.
It's like the only one of its kind, right?
Yeah. It's the only
It's like the
one.
sleeper simulant of bows.
Yeah.
I feel so special with this gun because people truly hated Season of the Worthy, so...
Portal's ready. Grab your gun.
there are some people that just don't have this...
Oh, the air
Yeah, there's
gun.
just some people that do not have this gun. I rarely see this gun.
Yeah, well, you not only have to play Season of the Worthy, but you had to play Guardian game,
I had to
which
and
was
do
like
7 triumphs.
it was like, yeah, it was like
Yeah, no.
It was like the shit sandwich.
They were like, if
It
you
was
want the,
like something bad sandwich with something worse.
they're like, if you want the heir
Like,
apparent, you have to eat this shit sandwich.
yeah. Basically, yeah.
And I was like, let me call my doctor and see if I'll survive this. Everyone else was just like, nope.
Definitely will not make it.
Do we have
Portal's ready.
another portal? I'll try.
Yeah, we do.
This is what the taking will
Good luck.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh, never mind.
do. Get him next time.
I got one.
Okay,
The saltiest invasion kill.
that is the saltiest invasion right there. That
How?
was salt.
Shoutouts to Gabriel. Trying to keep
That
hope alive.
Yes, yeah. Great job.
I tried.
I was trying my best to be an invader with sentry armor on.
Hey, you did what you could.
I was like, I can do that. I think. All right. Well, at least we got some pinnacle gear out of it. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
can always be worse, you know.
It could definitely be worse.
Very worse.
What can we do next? It's a little after midnight. What would make sense? What else do you have going on, Brendan?
Let's see.
Anything immediately accessible or about to be finished?
Mm-hmm.
Probably not.
No?
No. Cause I have to talk to I have to talk to a few people.
Oh.
You got to do like the grand tour.
Yeah. Yeah, like the
I
main
see.
quest, New Light, Tangled Shores. Oops.
Destiny 2 will receive an update
And
tomorrow.
then Titan.
Oh, really?
But yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
What's the update for?
Yeah, what's the update for? I don't know. I didn't
No idea.
notice that at all.
No idea. Maybe maintenance.
Well, usually they do that on Tuesdays.
Ah.
Hold up. Oh, Twitch Prime rewards.
Hmm. Would doing a strike help you in any way?
Let's see. You mean like for like a bounty?
Or a quest or anything?
Let's see. No, not really. Not for quest.
No?
No.
Okay.
So
Okay.
then really it's just towards like weekly progress then?
Yeah, pretty much.
Should we do a Nightfall ordeal and then call it a night?
Nightmare the Ordeal is actually... I'm down with that.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay.
Hey hon, do you have the prospector?
I think so. Let me check.
Let me see. I'm asking because that's the Twitch Prime bonus for this week. Or that's the Twitch Prime bonus for this month. But with Twitch Prime bonuses, even if you have a shared If you have a shared Prime account, only one account can claim the bonuses.
I have it. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. I do. It is. It's 750 because I probably have not used it in
Forever.
quite a while. No. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna do Night for your deal. Let me select that.
Awesome.
All right. Let me put on my stuff. Oh, did you check the lore on my ship?
Alright. Yeah, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of surprised. Like I completely forgot that. He seems like a warlock that is making an argument for communing with the darkness, much like Eris did. What's his name?
Yeah.
Ulan Tan, the
That's
controversial warlock.
Yeah.
Oh.
I feel like
So,
warlocks
have you
are
fun with the
often
darkness?
controversial.
That's crazy. I can't believe Destiny's free.
Hey, they gotta compete with other games. That's why.
I think that's probably the best thing they could have done. I feel like the one thing that, people that love Warframe would always throw up as a shield is like, hey man, Warframe is free.
Exactly. It's free.
Granted,
Well, that's
you do get a
not
pretty
really.
you do get a pretty quality game for free.
Yeah.
Destiny is technically free. I mean, it's free to play, and I think you get 2 of the expansions out of the box, and I think the planets that you don't get, like for example, you need Shadowkeep to have the moon, or you need Forsaken to have the Tangled Shore. Right? Yeah. So like the planets that you don't get,
Yeah.
I think they rotate. I think they rotate in and out of the selection, so you can kind of go to them, but you can't do like the quests or anything. So you can still do the public events and explore the environments and see the lost sectors. But for the most part, I think the chunk of game they do give you is pretty decent and pretty substantial. And
Yeah.
I don't know, kind of like Warframe, I feel like there's so much quality inherent in what they do give you that it's like, well, if you want to do more of this, like, hey, you'll get a whole new planet, a bunch of new activities, because,
Yeah.
not for nothing, the actual season pass, like the season pass progression, that's free.
Okay.
Because we pay into the pass and like get the pass up front and everything, we get like the special bundle that gets us the seasonal exotic, and we get access to the seasonal activity and everything. But everyone has access to the season pass leveling, just not in the same way we get it.
You can always level
Yeah,
up.
like you can always level up with the season pass. It's just that we get the Wither Horde right away instead of having to wait until level 35. We get a full set of armor without having to unlock it bit by bit in the season pass. So you do get a good chunk of things. And it's like, hey, you want to pay for this? I could say, yeah. Ouch. Jeez, warlock. Okay, so this is what I was going to say. All right, you see how we're standing right here, hun? The door that I saw was open was back here. I don't think I've ever gone through that door. It was like this way.
This way?
The direction I'm firing. Yeah, see the direction I'm pointing? Yeah. The door was over there, and it was open. Yeah, so I just ran over there and started running around in there, and I was like, holy shit, Roombas. I was like, the arcology has Roombas in it. If you ever wanna run through this place, sir, you know, before it gets taken off the map, this is probably
I have to do that for a lot of missions.
this is probably one of the more interesting, and this is probably one of the more interesting locations that was kind of barely used outside of the Red War.
Oh, I wonder why.
I guess the story didn't really point in its direction.
knows?
It's funny because this place has a lot of connective tissue with the story because Sloane's guardians were being killed and harvested as part of a ritual to resurrect Savathun. And this is the setting for the
Yeah.
nightfall we're doing. I mean, the strike we're doing right now, Savathun's song. So this location technically ties into the greater story. It's just that, I don't know, as Destiny 2 story went on, there were just less reasons to go to Titan.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Nokris is
sure.
here also. Savathun's song and Nokris' strike are here, aren't they?
No, Nokris is in Mars.
Oh yeah, you're right. Listen, when a place is covered in hive snot, they all start to like blend together.
Oh.
And
They all
just-
look
yeah,
the
they start to
same.
just blend together and look the same. You see one snot-covered location, you know, I feel like you've seen them all.
That's very true.
I love this gun. Oh my gosh.
What are you using right now?
Can't you tell?
Oh, the heir apparent.
Do you not see my shielding, my cabal shielding?
Wow.
Watch. It's about to be enemies.
Nice shielding.
Not. Okay, who's showing off with their Trinity Ghoul? I know what Trinity Ghoul looks like. Looking at you, Gabriel. Where is your ghoul now? Said the ogre. Alright, I'm out of ammo.
Let's see. Uh-oh.
Oh man.
Oof.
What level is this?
750.
figured. I figured.
Well,
For
the
some
night-
reason, they
you
made
know,
the night...
the hero.
Well, no, I was going to say I figured because for some reason, 750 feels really difficult this season. And I wouldn't drag...
Oh, they bumped
Yeah,
it
I
up.
wouldn't even drag you into like the 1020 version because it seems like it's a lot harder.
Yeah. Agreed. I wouldn't try it until I'm well over 1020. to be
Or at
honest.
least 1020.
Okay.
Because I tried
Yeah.
it, and it was like I tried it at like 1005 and at 1010, and it was hard as fuck. Like people
Wow.
quitting mid strike hard. I'm like, come on, man. Come on, randoms.
Wow.
You're the chosen one.
You got it, random.
Like, no, really, matchmaking chose you. I mean, jeez.
You gotta trust the random
Yeah.
matching god.
Right? Exactly.
All right, Queen of Nerfs.
Let's see.
We'll just let her lead and kill everything with bows.
Okay.
Yeah, see there.
There's a rift
There's
over here.
Savathun's
The
handmaiden.
dark soul.
You want me to get the aura or? Up.
Yep.
All right, sir.
I got it.
You gotta dunk it in that thing
Okay.
between the things.
Oh. You got it.
Ah!
Good boy.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Nice. Okay.
Thank you. I think the Pacific Archaeology would have been a really cool place to visit in its prime
Yeah, right.
heyday.
Like when you look at that that city in Dead Space 2. You're like,
Yeah.
man, this place must have been really cool before all the death and aliens.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a network of magic running deep into the archaeology, powered by void light. They're using
Uh-oh.
void light to
So
summon
I implore anybody, when you go to destroy one of those purple crystals, look at what the crystal is sitting in and be horrified.
We can hear you.
Thanks, the traveler. I can
Oh.
barely hear you. Let me get to a better position.
Yeah, like look at the little nest or whatever that these crystals are sitting in. It's very disturbing.
The hive use these to fuel their magic.
Okay.
Oh, it's like a cocoon?
Yeah, but look what's stuck in him. What's stuck in them? You have a 4K television. What's stuck in them?
Ice?
I don't see anything.
Are you joking?
Uh,
Come over here. No, you're gonna drive me crazy. Come over here. Look at you. Don't see this? What's stuck in this big snot rock?
Um.
5.
Oh.
Thank you. Yes, there are ghosts stuck in it. The crystals are made out of guardians, and there's ghosts.
Yeah.
There's like
Whoa.
ghosts embedded in this weird crust that forms these crystals.
Ooh, that's messed up.
Yeah, it kind of lets you know that each of these crystals used to be guardians. It's kind of messed up. It takes Ghost like
Yeah.
2/3 of the mission to figure it out, but if you look at these things, it's like, wait, why are there ghosts embedded in these? Oh, that's terrible.
They're guardians. Yeah.
Yes, if you ever wondered why,
They didn't make
yeah,
it.
this is Sloane's fire team. Poor Sloane. Justice for Sloane, man.
I feel like Sloane deserves reparations.
She needs her own. We need to like just give her her own office in the tower, like Zavala.
Yeah.
Give her a free copy of Shaxercise, you know?
Just have her chill out.
Yeah, I think Sloane.
Yeah.
Deserves it. It's bad enough we left her on the fart planet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know that the water that's on Titan, that's surrounding everything on Titan. That's not water. That's methane. That's liquid
What?
methane.
Oh.
Yeah, so you can probably
Oh,
imagine.
okay.
You can probably
Delicious.
imagine how this planet smells.
Probably
Oh, pretty
smells.
bad.
But you know what? She's been there for so long. She probably doesn't even.
That is not something to be proud of.
Yeah.
My whole life is farts.
I mean, no, I'm just saying.
I no longer
it's
smell
like,
farts because everything is farts. Like,
Everything is
Yeah.
farts. Everything's just farts. Okay.
I am immune to pulled fingers.
Got picked off one by one. Watched a wizard rip the light out of
the
my
heck?
best friend and funnel it into some kind of crystal.
They're harvesting.
Yep, there it is.
Yep, there it is. 37.
I mean, that's pretty gruesome when you think about it. It's one thing to wanna.
Yeah.
It's one thing to
sure.
wanna like take the light and use it for your own nefarious ends or what have you. It's another thing to just say, you know what, we're gonna just kill some guardians and turn them into batteries.
Yeah.
Oof.
So I was just
Rough.
looking over this cliff here. I don't even know what's down there. It's like, again,
These are all guardians.
yeah.
You don't want to know.
Yes, that's right. These are all
Like,
guardians.
Ghost, look away. You're too young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
sorry. Like, I feel so bad. I hope they're not alive in those crystals. Like, I hope they can't see.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Like,
Or yeah, no.
like when I eat apples, I just hope there's, like, screaming. I hope there isn't screaming that I can't hear, because...
When you're eating an apple?
I mean...
Like, no!
Yeah, I mean, they're alive. Technically. They're alive.
Yeah, but are they sentient?
I hope not.
Guardian down.
That would be terrible.
Like, oh my god! Like, the ignoble life of an orange. Like, my skin! Yeah, I
Thank you.
just don't want to... just don't even want to go there. Alright.
What is happening? Oh. Probably a bunch of shriekers over there. I hear them.
You just taking people's arc charges?
Yep.
Hold on to that. I got you.
Okay.
We'll clear the way.
You got it. Nice.
Watch out for the ogre.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Oh boy.
I hear they have layers.
Oof,
Or you can hang out. Hang out back here.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Guardian down.
Oh no.
Ooh,
There's
I got
a
you.
risk right. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's gonna be 5 seconds.
Oh, ooh, crap.
Alright. Oh!
Nice.
Okay, person with the void charge. Get out of there. I'll let you know
Yes.
when. We're gonna clear out
Okay.
some of this
Okay.
some of this rabble. Okay, so I'm gonna run interference while they're okay.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Where'd you die?
I'll try to pick her up.
Are you mad?
Right by me.
On the...
Ooh, oh, nice shield. Wow.
Okay.
Thank you.
Edge breaking.
I'm gonna head off the shots. You just run to the center and deposit those creatures.
You got it.
Hey, butthead, this
Ready?
way.
Break. Got you. Okay. Woo.
Yes.
Yeah.
He knows.
Yes.
All right. Okay. This is a good ordeal so far. This is going well.
Yeah. This is good. This is good.
Now we have to approach the final nostril.
At the final nostril.
This is from. Listen,
Hmm.
I don't even know. This is snot. All right. You say to yourself that it's just, you know, hive architecture, but I'm telling you, it's snot.
We can still stop
All right.
this. We just need to use crystals to short out the summoning ritual.
It's good stuff though. It's good stuff.
That'd be a
Nah,
great
not
goal.
even.
If there were
There's
any powers
definitely
available
It's
to
that
me.
like rocky, like when you have the common cold and you wake up in the morning, you know the way your nose feels. That's the kind of snot this is. Yeah. This is like advanced coronavirus.
Enhanced coronavirus.
Look at this. It's on the walls. We've gone past airborne, okay?
Yeah. Oof.
It's literally just on the walls waiting for you.
Oof.
I wonder how would you... It's an osmium trader. Like,
You know, I watched a video the other day where someone has a theory that that's actually Teok, but I'm like, there's no way they would just have Teok be hanging out in some random strike without any
in
context.
Savathun's... What's it? In Savathun's mezzanine.
Yeah, in Savathun's song. Yeah, it's like they would at least name her. I mean, damn. And also, yeah, that's
Boot!
kind of a stretch.
That's a bit of a stretch.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Come on, die already. Jesus.
Wow.
That worked.
Oh, here goes the morale.
Okay. Okay. The morale.
She sacrificed herself.
Hmm.
She sure did. Alright, Brendan, you've done this before, right?
Think so?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we got this.
Uh-oh.
Well, okay. So basically, there's gonna be a bunch of hives coming from everywhere, right?
Okay.
And that shrieker in the middle is only gonna, it's gonna teleport, number one.
Mhm.
And number two, it's only gonna be, it's got damage faces. So we can only damage
Okay.
it when it's open.
I got it. Okay.
Yeah. Alright. That's basically in a nutshell. And then towards the end, one of us is gonna have to grab the dunking thing in the middle
Hmm.
and dunk it.
Okay.
That's like oversimplified.
Sounds like fun.
Alright.
Okay.
This ends here.
You're right. It does end here.
Ow, it's only shooting me. Why would it only shoot the dancing person and not the people shooting at it?
Yeah, you missed the Titan.
Because it thinks it's your disrespect.
I was loosening up my shoulders, okay? Listen. You know how to you know the majority, the highest percentage of injuries come when you're not properly stretched? I'm just trying to avoid injury.
That's very true.
Okay?
Mm.
That explanation works, right?
Sure.
100%.
Okay, thank you,
Oh,
thank you.
God. Ooh.
Somebody's on my side.
Oh, nice.
Hmm.
Alright.
I'm getting the guys on the left. The thing is closed up though, so nothing too
Okay.
special
Okay.
yet. And we're open.
He's back.
And so
I'm trying to save my heavy for when,
Oh, it's
you
teleporting.
know, when it goes far left, and it starts spawning the ogres and everything. And it's far left. All right. Ads are a priority, but do take cover because those ogres will eat us alive if we're not careful.
Okay.
wow, this sword is crazy.
This brings you back good memories of the raise lighter, right? Ogres.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh.
Whew.
You need to reload.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna take out that first one. Oh, and there's a second one. Hi. Your head is huge.
Oh, there's always a
Yeah, but he kind of like jumped in front of the first one, like, surprise! And it's like, you're too big to be, like, you take up like 2/3 of the screen. There is no surprise.
surprise.
Exactly. Surprise, mother. Yeah, that's exactly what I heard. The second he did it. Okay, Solid over here just performing Mortal Kombat finishers on the
Yeah.
on the ogres.
On the ogres.
He saw Doom Eternal and was like, I can do glory kills.
Yeah.
You dirty rat! You killed Sloane's brothers! It is ma'am! I'm not taking this.
It's time.
Alright. Best way to do this, I say we take out the handmaidens first and then try to run the globe up. I know the impetus is to like speed run it
Okay.
because we're so used to killing this thing, but in a nightfall, that's literally the difference between doing it over and not.
That can
Yeah.
be- Yeah.
So let's just be careful. Alright, first handmaidens down, there's going to be 2 more that appear on the left and right. Like when I pick up this thing, there's going to be 2 more that appear. Yep, there they are. See them?
Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Everything is firing at me. Clearly they know I have the orb of Titleist. So.
You have
Yeah.
the old.
The orb of Titleist, yes. You know, that line is just made better by the fact that I know it was Channing Tatum that said it. Because Channing Tatum was Superman in the Lego movie.
Ah.
Yeah, like the line instantly gets better when I remember that it was Channing Tatum. Love it.
Guardian down.
And balls.
Keep trying.
Caliban in the blind. Do you
Oh.
copy?
Yes, we're here.
Are you
Took
alive?
care of the hive.
Back
All right,
in.
all right, people.
Yay.
All right,
Our
Yay! Collect the loot.
Yes. Good
all
move.
right, come on, everybody.
Ooh, I just got the sunshot catalyst. Yay!
Come on, everybody. Come on,
Okay.
get over here.
Uh,
Heathens, heathen, blasphemy.
there was no prompt.
There was no
There was
prompt.
no prompt.
The prompt
There
disappeared.
wasn't.
There was no prompt. Mm-hmm.
There was no prompt.
Say that to my orbs. Good job, everybody. Good job. Good job.
Yeah, that was
Yes.
good. That was good. We
Epic.
made it through that with only reasonable amounts of death.
Nice. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah, that was manageable, for sure. All right, I'm gonna take us to the tower.
Okay.
Get anything? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I did get some filthy lucre though. I'll take it.
Some filthy lucre.
Yeah, you know, some ill-gotten gains were gained.
Okay. Oh yes, filthy lucre.
All right, all right, all right.
Let's
Let's
see.
see. What gun is this?
Nice. Yeah, the gear's getting better. I like it.
Good.
But I have to pick up some stuff, I think, from the robot guy.
Banshee?
Uh, sure, I think so. Cause I was like,
Okay.
I had too much. I had too much. I think
Hmm.
I was full. Yeah.
Oh, you mean the postmaster?
Yeah, postmaster. Yeah, him.
Okay.
Oh,
I think that's a she.
Oh, whoa. Excuse me, lady. Machines. I mean, you can't really tell. I mean, you know.
Yeah, right. No, they're robots.
woo.
Okay.
Oh, you took us straight to the annex. That's what's up.
Gonna go visit the drifter, or
Yes.
the
The prismatic
prismatic
recaster.
recaster. See how far along I can get this time around. Okay.
Let's see what I got.
What do you got?
Oh, 878. Okay, 922 shotgun, 923 sidearm,
Hmm.
a scout rifle 900. Oh, I have a new emblem.
A new
Okay,
emblem.
that's good.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay, I have to pick everything up. Let's see. Okay, not bad.
Nice. Okay.
Okay, okay, okay. I'm not too salty about that. That was fun. Oh crap. My mic was
What
My mic was-
happened? Oh, I was like, where do you go?
yeah, no, my mic was my mic was keeping it too real and it went wrong.
Muted?
Oh, it's keeping it too real.
I don't like people paying on my
Too real.
mic.
Like keeping it real. I'm keeping the mic real. Goes wrong.
Oh, see, that's how they get you that I see that the 5 weekly Hey. A focused engram containing
Mhm.
either the... Oh, that's the 7th Serath shotgun.
Yeah, I
I,
mean,
I have those.
basically all the legacy stuff is basically the stuff from Season of Dawn. In case you wanted to reroll. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about like
No,
the
the Legacy
legacy.
Seasons one is no, there's a the handgun and the machine gun are from Season of the Undying. The Breachlight and the Martyr's Retribution are
Mhm.
from Season of Dawn, and the 7th Seraph machine gun and shotgun are from Season of the Worthy. It's 2 from each.
Okay.
Yeah, like you see them all, right?
Yeah,
There's
I
like
do.
2 from each season. That's not bad. I mean, especially if you missed picking it up the first time. I want to get into that tier
Yeah.
3. I want to get into that tier 3 umbral focusing. Do you see that? You can literally pick up a piece of armor or a piece of gear that's focused on a certain stat.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so if you're a hunter, you can just pick up stuff with really high mobility. Or a warlock,
Ooh.
pick up something with high recovery. You know, so on. That's pretty awesome. I don't know what level you have to be to get improved armor focusing. I almost shudder to think. Let me just check the season pass. Let's see, it's called improved
out.
armor focusing. Is that what it's called?
Mm,
Let's see. Yeah.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because there's improved arsenal. Improved armor focusing. Watch, it's gonna be crazy high on the season pass, like in the 70s or something. Let's see.
Ooh.
Class 1 masterwork tier to all season plan. What? Okay, that's cool. Masterwork sword bonus. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, Jeebus. Yup. Improved armor focusing is rank 72.
Dang.
Wow.
It's up there, but it's not impossible. We can do that. Easy.
Hmm.
These new gauntlets are really good. Okay.
What's
Hmm?
1-2 punch?
That sounds familiar.
It's a perk on the last man standing. It says hitting an enemy with every pellet in a shot increases melee damage for a short duration. I don't understand what that means. Every pellet in a shot?
Yeah, like if every shotguns don't just shoot one bullet, they shoot pellets in a spread.
Oh, okay.
So if you hit someone with every pellet in a shot, and it doesn't kill them, because sometimes that does happen. If you try to follow up with a melee, your melee will do extra damage. So you'll probably be guaranteed.
Oh, that's helpful.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's also got Rave Robber.
Oh, I like Grave Robber.
So if you kill... Right. So then if I kill whatever I meant to kill with that, then it'll reload the magazine.
From the reserves. Right?
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Okay, reloads a portion of this weapon's magazine. Grants ammo for primary ammo. Reloads from reserve, special, and heavy. Okay, wow, that's actually really good. I was about to dismantle this.
But then you did it.
Look at that. Yeah. Super good thing I didn't. Alrighty.
That works. That works. That works. I'm gonna see if I can pick something up.
Yeah.
Something good. I have one. I think I have one free gift. I wish that powered up engram thing was not. It seems like it's account based and not character based.
That's
I'm kind of cheesing on it. I'm like, ah, but it's alright. It's alright. Oh, and guess what? The contrast focused umbral engram either gets you the lonesome or the bad omens. I was screeching yesterday because the bad omens that I have, like the one I earned, like maybe back in year 2, year 1, year 2, is about to be sunset, but the rocket launcher is still around. So I was kind of mad that they were just basically forcing me to get a new version of the same gun I have. I was kind of annoyed, just a little bit. Just a little bit annoyed.
I believe you.
I don't like to clinch when I when I play Destiny.
You don't like
I'm not trying to clinch, all right, and pull a muscle over here every time I play Destiny, but I was about to. Stop laughing, it ain't funny. Stop laughing at me. I hear you. I hear you over there.
It's
I hear you
kinda
chuckling.
We're laughing
Yeah.
with you.
Y'all always manage to do that when I am not laughing. I'm just. You hear that? You hear that sound? That's the sound of y'all laughing. All right, I'm gonna try. Wish me luck. Hopefully, I get the bad omens. I really like the way this.
Good luck.
I like the way this thing talks to you. It's definitely more interesting than Rahul. And another lonesome. You fuck! Excuse me. I'm okay. Okay. They keep giving me it's a sidearm.
Yeah.
Well, no, I like the lonesome, don't get me wrong. I have a masterworked version of it, though, from like 2 seasons ago. So it's not like it's that old. It's got a few seasons left in it, so. I'm a little bit salty.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Do you have any questions about all this focusing and or you pretty much got it? You got it down.
Oh,
okay.
You kill things. You upgrade.
Well, the darkness engrams are a little bit different because you can either cache them into the umbral decoder as is, or you can go to the recaster and focus it so that it drops something specific, like something from Gambit, or something from, or like a weapon, or like specifically a piece of armor. So there's 2 ways that you can decode those things.
I see.
Yeah, just throwing it out there. Oh, my postmaster is completely out of space.
Save it.
Well, don't save it too long because engrams don't get stronger with you. Whatever level they drop at is pretty much whatever level they're going to be no matter when you open them. And you can only hold 10. So,
Okay.
the game is in a very generous state, so you shouldn't feel a need to have to, hang on to them for dear life. Yeah, not if you don't have to. They've made it pretty. This season is very rewarding compared to previous ones. I like that you can just choose your loot. That was something that everybody liked about the Sundial. The ability you had to just choose the kind of loot you get. So at least you're not playing for something that's like.
Gosh, yeah. I like that.
Which is always, point of contention. Nobody wants to play a lot just to get some. I'm not even being crude. That's literally the sentiment. Like when you get some bad loot, that's what it feels like, man.
Yeah, you definitely don't want
That's the
that.
way I feel whenever I get bad loot.
That sounds. That just sounds.
Doesn't it?
gross.
Doesn't it? That's exactly what it feels like to play like an entire round of control and then lose at the end. Like if I could bottle up that feeling and
Okay.
put it into a sound effect, that's exactly what I'd pick. Can I put on Lucent Blade? No, I can't. Because I'm clown shoes. Thank you, Bungie. It's like just
Because you're clown shoes.
just pooping on my
okay.
dreams. One day at a time, Bungie. Thank you.
No.
Interestingly enough, I need more Masterwork blurbs. I mean, legendary shards.
Legendary. Wow, you need more legendary shards?
Yeah, I'm completely out.
Wow.
Such is the upgrade path of the overzealous. That would,
I mean, I'm always low on upgrade cores, but legendary shard,
yeah, it's
an enhancement
yeah, it's
core.
funny. I've got
Yeah.
like 20. I've got like 22 enhancement cores. But shards are just like what? What are those? Yeah,
Yeah.
like without the meme.
I mean, you get some every time you break something
Every
down.
time. But this time, Simba. Not this time.
Not this time. Nope.
No, not this time.
It's all good though. I feel good. I feel good. I was able to delete a thing or two, so I've got 8 now. You know.
Ooh.
Listen, one beat at a time. One beat at a time. We'll get this thing. I'm also walking around with a bunch of prisms. Arguably, you know,
Guardians are always looking.
just as valuable.
Indeed.
That took you a while. I don't know.
Like it when you're crazy again. But I pay
I'm not sure you believe me.
Gotta
No,
get-
they are.
Don't go mouthing off to the crucible.
No, we believe you.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely believe you.
Mm-hmm. Just gonna see this arm's length we got going on here. That's where I'm gonna keep you. Keep you right there.
Never.
Just right over there.
No. What? No. Thank you.
Right over there with the rest of the arms. This hold
The rest
this
of the
hold
arms.
fast this hold fast stuff makes me feel like I don't know. I feel like a you know those heavy frames that we were summoning last season? That's kind of what I feel
Mhm.
like wearing this stuff. Oh no.
Hmm.
I've only got one gold leaf left. No. Gold leaf.
No.
No.
Thank you. I don't feel quite so alone now. Gold leaf is that Iron Banner shader.
You got somewhere to be.
It's the one.
Let me get more of it though.
Yeah, 2 legendary shards apiece. It's like 250 glimmer and 2 legendary shards per shader. The characters have different color motifs. It's weird. I think the Titan is gold right now, the Hunter is purple, and my Warlock is wearing this like combination of white and black. Listen, okay? It's Paul McCartney. Okay? I'm not the one that said Ebony and Ivory live together in perfect harmony. They're the ones that said that. Don't blame me for that.
Yes, they
Michael Jackson's fault.
And now half of what I hear in the street.
Togetherness. Unity.
But we do have a Nightfall clan engram. We also have a clan engram for XP just popping out there, okay? Sir, you and I, believe it or not, we still have that Guardians United quest. Complete a story mission with a linked friend.
Oh, yeah. Oops.
As far as I know, we're still linked. We should do that before they delete
Yes,
half
we
the
are.
solar system. This may be our last chance to do it.
Good point.
Yeah,
So you Guardians are all about
definitely.
I mean-
should do that.
warlocks, titans.
What's funny is that even the prize for it is expired because it says that it says that the it says that the reward is a fizzled Eververse bounty note.
Repping a clan is just the start. Fly this bear.
Remember when Eververse had bounties?
Seeds before you put 'em down. Doesn't get more inspirational than that.
So what does that mean?
It's an expired item, but we'll still get credit for doing it. It's just that the reward is outdated because Eververse doesn't have bounties anymore.
Oh my
Remember,
God.
the last time Eververse had bounties was Season of Opulence. Because after Season of Opulence ended, they stopped letting you earn Bright Dust. Eververse bounties used to get you Bright Dust.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
Mhm.
Take care of yourself, okay?
Wow.
Okay. Oh, we can still do
This
the
game has so
missions.
much history. Yeah, definitely. They're still out there.
I know.
I mean, all the planets are still here. We can still do that. And before September, we're also going to do the Leviathan raid. Because
Yes, because it's going
Yeah.
away.
yeah,
Okay.
We gotta do that. For sure.
that's that's crazy to me, though. You know, like even though we're not losing,
Yeah.
as far as I can see, we're not losing Nessus. But the Leviathan raid is going.
No, we're not losing Nessus. Yeah, because the Leviathan's going.
The Leviathan's going?
Yeah, that's why.
The Leviathan wasn't listed.
Yeah, the Leviathan was listed. At least on the blog they posted.
No, when they say Leviathan, that's what they mean. They mean the raid. But the planet Nessus isn't going anywhere.
Right.
Okay, I don't think you... I don't know why you're not getting me. What's the point of getting rid of the Leviathan if the planet it's based on isn't going anywhere? Nessus
They're getting rid
has
of
the Leviathan in its skybox.
Yeah, no, I get
So-
that. Oh yeah.
so what
I guess
logical
it would
conclusion
be
are you
in-
drawing?
I don't know.
Exactly.
No, I guess I'm just thinking. I'm just saying that the Leviathan at that location is going away, not
My-
Nessus.
Okay, I'm gonna
So
repeat
you're
myself.
saying-
What's the point of it going if the planet it's eating isn't going anywhere?
I don't know. I guess just to get rid of the raid.
I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe so.
I mean, maybe.
They probably have new raids coming.
Oh man, that means we're gonna lose the.
I hope.
That means we're gonna take. That means they're gonna take away the tribute hall.
Yeah,
I like
peace.
the tribute hall.
I like the tribute hall too.
Fools, they take away the tribute hall. How you gonna get bad
To
juju?
me, I have bad.
You got the
juju.
catalyst. Mm-hmm.
How do you get the catalyst? You get it by doing the mission again. What? What? What does that sound? Do you need a beverage? Can I get you a mint?
Please get me a mint. Please. I think I remember telling you
A mint?
exactly what you have to do to get the bad juju catalyst. Mm-hmm.
Do you have to get a bunch of triumphs or statues?
40 out of 45. Which for me, because I characteristically did not do raids at all in Destiny 2, that's pretty much every statue except the ones that require raids.
Man.
It's a lot of freaking statues. Like, I think you just need 18 just to get the bad juju. So, sir, if you want the bad juju, I can help you get that. 18 statues is nothing.
Oh, bad juju.
Yeah, 18 statues is nothing, and the menagerie bonuses actually are still a part of the game. Like, you can still go to the Emperor's ship on Nessus and still pick up laurels and all of that stuff. Because after this, if the Leviathan's going, then so is the Tribute Hall. Which is so weird because Moments of Triumph is on this season's roadmap. I wonder how they're going to do Moments of Triumph this year. You think it'll be the same thing?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. It's an interesting thought.
Oh my gosh, if Menagerie comes back with like non-sunset weapons, I'll be so happy.
Uh-oh.
That's the only way I see myself getting another Quick Fang or Crown Splitter. My beloved ninja weapon and my the Titan broadsword.
You beloved.
I love that weapon. Yeah, because when you do the Menagerie on Heroic, it gives you like callous versions of those weapons. And the original way to get these weapons is gone because, Cade used to give you these weapons after the Red War. And Cade is not here anymore. So yeah, so he can't give you these weapons.
Dang.
Where is it? The Emperor's Embrace. Ah, here we go. Chalice. Complete a run through the blah blah. Slot runes in your chalice. Oh man, I remember the chalice.
The chalice.
I miss Menagerie.
The menagerie is still here.
Oh yeah, we just don't do it as much anymore, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
No, we have moved on.
45 out of 50.
Oh, geez.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Yeah. Oh wow, look at that. So there's one. The Zavala statue. Earn a score of at least 100,000 in Nightfall the Ordeal using Callus-themed armor and any weapons earned from the menagerie. Madness. Wow. Yeah, see, those are the statues I'm missing. The Zavala statue, the Callus statue. Who's Galaran?
I don't know who that is.
You got me. Oh, and a Marasov statue. No.
Oh, damn.
Complete the last.
Ooh,
yeah, you have to beat Last Wish while using Callus-themed armor and any weapons from the menagerie. That gets you the Marasov tribute.
That's awesome.
Well, something tells me we'll be seeing Marasov soon enough. You remember who Marasov is, sir?
No.
That's the Queen of the Awoken. The Awoken are that race of people with the purple skin and the...
Oh yeah, that's who I am.
Yes, you are of that. Yes, so Marasov is like the queen of that race. She, quote unquote, died in Destiny 1 in the Taken King. Little did we know she did that on purpose, so that she could take over Oryx's throne world. Yeah, so when we killed Oryx, you know, we kind of did her a favor. Because we left...
She took over.
Yeah, she pretty much took over his, like, own private dimension where he holds a lot of power. The only way to kill someone like Oryx, you can't kill him in the physical world. We actually had to become, like, Hive and go to another dimension just to kill him there. That's as powerful as Marasov is right now.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And if you remember, her brother is the guy that killed Cade in Forsaken.
Oh, okay. I remember.
And now he is, after we killed him, a ghost came and revived him. Yeah, so now he's a guardian with no memory of who he used to be.
Awkward.
Yeah, it's going to be really awkward when he gets back to the... Yeah. Further complicating things is that hunters are bound by an agreement called the Vanguard Dare, which is basically if you kill the Hunter Vanguard, you basically become the next Hunter Vanguard. Yeah, and if you notice, we haven't had a Hunter Vanguard replacement yet. Something tells me it's going to be really awkward when he reaches the tower, not remembering who he is when everybody else remembers who he is. It's going to be a long conversation, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was a hunter, technically. I mean, if you could archetype him, he was a hunter. So technically...
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait until Bungie goes back to that well. I say he and Shiro 6 should just have like a one-on-one rumble. See who wins. Or was it? Sorry, Shiro 4. Get that man off Mount Fellwinter, man. Exos get cold, too.
I wonder if he's still up there.
I mean, somebody's got to keep Lady Ephrodite company.
Yeah.
It's been a while, sir. I'll catch you up. We'll catch you up. We'll catch you up. A lot has happened.
Yeah.
A lot has happened in your absence, but we got you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
They gotta stop giving me... Okay, I gotta go to the postmaster, clearly, because they're starting to delete my life. Are you sitting on the flip... Man...
Yeah.
You don't know where this tower's been.
Yeah. Everywhere.
Ain't that the truth? Hey, I got bad
Yeah.
omens. Yay!
Nice.
It's not master twerk, though. Am I being too picky?
Maybe, yeah.
But my old one is masterworked. Well, you know what that means. I'm just gonna delete it then. I mean, if you... Yeah.
Delete it
If you
and-
dismantle a masterwork, you get like 7 cores back. It's not what you spent on it.
That's what
Yeah,
I
it's not what you
thought.
spent on it, but it is... It's not... You know, it's better than... Nada.
That's true, yes.
See, they gave me the truth teller at 750. It looks like the faction items and stuff like that. That's the stuff that drops low.
Oh.
Dead Orbit is still the best.
Their rations at 750. What am I supposed to do with that?
What? When it... Wait. What's the sunset date on it?
Uh-oh.
Or what's the sunset power on it?
1060.
Oh, well, I mean, spare rations is the best hand cannon in the game. So, I mean, what can you do with it? You can have a season and a half or so of the best hand cannon if you want. Because that's what it is. It's like, it is spare rations. It's a gambit weapon. You get it. It usually drops from the Reckoning or from Gambit, but it is bar none the best PvP PvE hand cannon in the game. What perks does it have on it?
Ooh.
Let's see. It's got
Overflow, explosive payload,
slide shot.
Oh, okay, slide shot. Reloads.
And threat detector.
That is a weird combination of perks for a hand cannon.
Yeah,
I'd
that's
still keep
weird.
it though. You should use it. It's a really good hand cannon. Like really good. I'm almost sad to see it go. Almost.
Almost.
Yeah, almost had to see it too. Alright. Well, speaking of, it's getting kind of late.
It's getting kind of late. Girl, what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Did everybody have fun?
Yeah.
I'm glad you
Definitely.
made it, sir. I'm glad you made it. When
feedback.
I didn't hear from you earlier, I was kind of worried.
Yeah.
Kind of worried. I was about to message you.
Oh. Oh, I texted you, but I don't know if you.
I don't
saw
think
it.
I did, dude.
Oh god.
My phone didn't do a thing. What? Apologies.
Hey, don't worry
Hey,
about it.
listen, I'm glad you kicked in the door, you know, waving your
Yeah.
spare
I
rations.
broke him through the barrier.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Uh,
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
hey. What are we if not an unassailable trio? And now there's 3 of us. Maybe we have hope at doing prophecy yet, Jessica.
Yes.
Oh my god,
Prophecy.
yes.
The dungeon.
The dungeon is definitely gonna require.
Yeah,
three
because we
people.
made it through like the
Okay.
first part, and it's a doozy. But
Okay.
you already know the deal. Play us out, Miss. Play us out with that song you play so well.
Alrighty. Stand well. I was just gonna say, for those of us who want to keep in touch, you can just check us out on the Instagram, Inferno on the Twitters,
That too.
also Inferno Waddle. Oh, actually, sorry,
What?
my bad. Inferno Penguins on Instagram, Twitter, Inferno Waddle, Facebook, Inferno Penguins,
Did you say Facebook?
YouTube, Inferno Penguins too.
That's like the new Facebook? That's like the golden age Facebook?
Facebook. No, just Facebook. Or faces. And then, if they really want to see what we're all about, they can check out InfernoPenguins.com.
No Expedia. That's right.
Always something new to identify.
And with that,
But now we're definitely getting sued.
if they can find us.
Just came out and said it.
Listen, it's the year 2028. You know, listen, they're gonna have to wait a while before that litigation pans out. So, as they said to Liam Neeson, good luck. And
Yes. Good luck, indeed.
before I say the thing, you know I'm gonna say, all right, everyone, gather around. Come on, you know it's coming. Come on, gather around, everybody. All right,
Okay.
she is like in some farm. She's like over there, like talking to Ikora about why she hasn't been relevant in like 2 seasons, but it's okay. Listen, Ikora will be
Oh.
fine. It's not my fault. Listen, you go to talk to Ikora. She's like,
She got nothing for you.
He's like,
Why, yes, Guardian, I have had my hair cut this week. Why do you ask? All right, everyone. You ran right past us. Follow the shoulders. Yep. There she is. All right, wait. Just let me finish this tweet. All right, everybody, come on. Bring it in. Bring it in.
Okay.
Heathens.
Pop it up. Oh,
Come
I
on,
see it
heathens.
now. There you go.
What the?
okay.
What is this awoken person doing? See, that's what you get for wearing future war cult gear. See, I told you. Lakshmi out here just. Oh wait. What in the? What in the nose ring?
Just walking. Why are you just walking back?
Good night, everybody. That's right. Good night and shoulders. That's how you do it. Just giving that emote new life every day.